Et salut tout le monde, bienvenue à tous sur KO Gaming. C'est KO, on se retrouve pour le 4e épisode en ma compagnie sur Batman The Enemy Within. Nous allons commencer le chapitre 2 de cette aventure lors de... de toute façon je vais le mettre lors du dernier épisode. Alors je vais pas le dire, de toute façon ils vont vous faire un résumé, mais on s'était débarrassé, pour vous dire, de l'homme mystère. Alors, on va voir ce que ça va nous concocter. Ce qu'il y a de bien avec les telltale, c'est quand on démarre un nouveau chapitre, c'est que ça rappelle les événements du précédent épisode. Est-ce qu'ils vont nous mettre aussi des extraits de la première saison? Peut-être qu'il y a une intrigue de la première saison qui pourrait revenir en plus. Hein. Donc on va voir ce que ça va nous concocter. De toute façon, les 5 chapitres, je les ai téléchargés, ça y est. Donc on ne sera pas embêté. Alors, précédemment dans... ou ça passe directement à la suite? Je vois pas de précédemment dans.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear.
Ça continue quoi, voilà le mystère à terre.
But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead.
Ah bah ça on le savait.
Riddler is dead.
Bon, il est bien mort, hein, le mystère.
The only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
J'avoue que la Waller là.
The Riddler was going to be my way
connaît mon identité du coup.
Once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Mais comment elle sait ça, putain? La dame de Dublin. Ah, ça y est, enfin ils ont changé les lieux.
I can keep your secret. And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know.
C'est-à-dire que quoi, quelconque les choix que tu fais, elle sait.
I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
Fine, I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy. Gordon's a stubborn old mule, but I haven't shown the heart of diplomacy myself. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans.
Bon, elle me tient
I'm
par
gonna need
la
eyes
tête.
everywhere in Gotham.
Je vais pas dire par les couilles.
A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
C'est ça.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
Bon, on a toujours été, enfin j'ai toujours été comme ça. Hein.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Oui, bah évidemment, c'est pas Bruce Wayne qui va y aller. Hein.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Bon, il n'y a pas eu de précédemment dans, c'est bizarre. Hein. C'est la première fois qu'ils le font. pourtant, je pense pas que les épisodes soient sortis à la suite les unes des autres. Déjà? Ah d'accord. Putain, il est rapide le chapitre 2.1 là. C'est mal découpé, je trouve. Arsenal du GCPD. Donc nous ne sommes plus à la tour Wayne. Alors qu'est-ce qui se passe là-dedans? J'ai pas eu le temps de voir ce qui est marqué sur la boîte.
What more do you want?
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck. We'll keep running your mouth. Maybe I'll splatter you all over the wall.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles.
C'est lequel le
I
plus
didn't
grand?
want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about done?
Yeah,
Un
just
camion du
All right. I'll make it one more run.
GCPD. Putain, j'ai failli me tromper de tout.
The Batman. Boss, we got company!
J'ai pas vu l'autre, j'ai fait donner un coup de genou. Qu'est-ce que... Donc, est-ce que j'ai bien reconnu Bane?
Are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself.
Ah, il a
But
de la
you
moustache.
can call me Bane.
Moustache et tout. Bon, c'était sûr que c'était lui.
A man cannot win a war alone.
Hop là.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Hop là. Ouh, il prend cher le petit là. Le petit, le grand.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
That Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there... Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Ah, mais ça c'est avec des trucs. Pas marre d'être par terre.
I will give you a piece for them. this pain you're feeling, Batman?
Ah, t'as pris cher quand même, hein. Bon. Bane est avec nous.
You all right, boss? Did you get him? There is nothing to fear, my friend.
Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
Argonne, vous connaissez mieux que le film, je souhaite de votre voler, mais voilà, se sentir méprisé pour avoir passé contre son autorité. Et bah oui, forcément. Je m'appelle Gordon.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Is on the way.
Ouais, là je suis foutu. De toute façon, Waller, il n'y a plus rien ici, hein, donc bon. Autant renforcer nos liens avec Jim. Putain, je pense que si je dis à Jim que je suis un petit peu obligé de collaborer avec Waller parce que elle a des moyens de pression, ça devrait apaiser Jim, quoi. Le problème, c'est que le jeu, il va vous faire culpabiliser d'un côté comme de l'autre.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon. Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
Bon, c'est bon, ils m'ont vu.
It won't move!
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. Come on!
Bien bloqué.
You can do it!
It's moving! Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Ouais, j'ai clair que sans lui.
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen? With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I didn't want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs, said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you, too?
Non.
So that's how it is.
Should I just talk to Waller instead?
You better check your tone.
Just find those APCs and the weapons they're carrying.
Son of a bitch.
Je suis obligé, mon gars, mais...
Put whatever manpower we can spare on the search for those armored vehicles.
Je veux t'aider et après tu
Yes,
m'envoies
sir.
chier. Enfin, je veux t'impliquer et après tu m'envoies chier.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
Why?
Interrogating that Riddler goon without my damn consent.
Oh, mais arrête avec ça, putain.
I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
Waller, she has something on me.
Jesus, Batman? What? No, wait. Tell me later. I've already got enough to worry about. I just want you to know, whatever Waller's got on you, we'll get through this together. I've got your back.
Mais j'attendais qu'il y ait cette réponse.
Thanks, Jim. Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
What happened?
Oh, I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Bon.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. I know you called Gordon because you have history, but this is exactly what the director and her resources are here for. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt.
Faut équilibrer le jeu.
Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Bon, est-ce que je vais arrêter un petit peu d'être Batman? Ce serait bien d'être un petit peu Bruce Wayne. Épisode 2. Bon, on n'a pas eu de... On n'a vraiment pas eu d'introduction. Ce qui est étonnant, hein, de la part de telltale, mais bon. Pourquoi pas? Une alliance improbable. Donc après l'homme mystère, nous avons donc Bane. Et donc nous avons toujours John Doe.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
Ouais, je suis pas sûr, mais...
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
It wasn't a great time for me either.
Ah, c'est bizarre de l'entendre les entendre se tutoyer.
We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later.
Je sais pas si c'est une erreur de traduction.
Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Ça fait bizarre. Pour toutes les œuvres de Batman, ils se voient à chaque fois. Même s'ils sont très très proches. Ouf, il a pris cher, effectivement. Ah, le Bane.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity.
Ouais, c'est incroyable, hein.
Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self It's just this Bane is terrifying.
Ça va, c'est pas...
We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Puissance, il est bon.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail.
Le tireur, on a déjà un peu de John Doe, mais...
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
La bout de corps, ah bah ça va être Mr. Freeze. On va aller sur le courtage.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead. And even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims have been smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
Arlene Quinzel.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was.
Et c'est peut-être elle qui a fait sortir John Doe de la d'Arkham.
Acted alone. All that carnage, all by herself.
Ah ouais, elle est déjà devenue complètement tarée.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead.
Et nous on sait.
Some completely encased in ice.
Déjà, et eux le savent pas.
Others were frozen
solid.
solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Alors, on va regarder la presse. Alors, les citoyens de Gotham soutiennent l'alliance entre la police et Batman. Malgré de nombreuses critiques provenant des élus, la collaboration publique entre le département de police de Gotham City et le justicier masqué connu sous le nom de Batman fait l'unanimité au sein de la population de la ville. Encore, ça c'est bien. De manière générale, la criminalité au sein de Gotham City est en baisse par rapport à l'année précédente avec un taux de criminalité violente plus bas que jamais. Bien que certains membres de la mairie aient exprimé leur inquiétude au sujet de l'identité secrète de Batman ainsi que de ses actions qui vont à l'encontre de la loi, cela ne semble pas influencer l'opinion publique. Le fils de son idée, ce qui importe c'est qu'il nous rende nos rues plus sûres, a déclaré Wayne Barton. Mais j'avais déjà lu tout ça. Ah oui, avec le procès de Dent, tout ça, ouais. Voilà, c'était après lui. Alors ouais, on en est là. Selon sa famille, l'employé décédé de Wayne est un héros. Amis, famille et même le milliardaire Bruce Wayne se sont réunis aujourd'hui à Divinity Church pour rendre hommage à Lucius Fox, directeur de la technologie chez Wayne Enterprise, mort dans l'explosion qui a ébranlé la tour Wayne mardi dernier. Sa fille Tiffany Fox l'a qualifié avec émotion de héros. Fox a passé de nombreuses années chez Wayne Enterprise en tant que responsable de la technologie de pointe de l'entreprise, supervisant la production depuis la recherche et le développement jusqu'à leur arrivée sur le marché. De nombreuses personnes l'ont décrit comme étant le vrai génie derrière l'énorme succès de Wayne Enterprise. Bien qu'il ait refusé de s'adresser à la presse aux funérailles, Bruce Wayne a lui-même auparavant déclaré que Fox était irremplaçable ainsi que son conseiller le plus proche. Fox repose désormais dans un tombeau familial au cimetière de Gotham. Opinion, je me trompais à propos de Batman. J'admets rarement ma défaite, alors imprimez cet article et accrochez-le sur votre frigo. C'est un jour remarqué d'une pierre blanche, ça n'est pas près de se reproduire, et oui, je suis dans l'erreur à quel propos demandez-vous Batman évidemment. Attendez, je ne vous dis pas que je veux l'inviter à un dîner aux chandelles, mais depuis que j'ai entendu le mot Batman, je criais à qui veut l'entendre qu'au mieux c'est un dingue et qu'au pire c'est un danger pour la ville. Ce qui nous conduit à aujourd'hui, je suis allé promener mon chien après le boulot hier soir, il faisait nuit. On était du côté de Cobblepot Park, et devinez quoi, on s'en est sorti, le Klebs et moi. L'idée de me faire agresser ne m'a même pas traversé l'esprit. C'est là que je me suis rendu compte à quel point nos rues sont devenues sûres ces derniers temps, et après tout, peut-être que ce Batman n'est pas un mauvais bougre, il aide la police. Je ne cache pas que j'aimerais bien connaître ses motivations, mais ça c'est peut-être l'ancien reporter en moi qui parle. Pour l'instant, je me contente d'apprécier le fait que les choses vont mieux. Ah, enfin! Qui c'est qui a écrit cet article là? Max Meloni. Très bien. L'homme mystère lance une attaque terroriste au casino de Gotham. Ouais, bon, ça commence à être vieux. Hein. La police de Gotham est à la recherche d'un criminel masqué appelé l'homme mystère à la suite d'une attaque. Bon, tout ça. L'enquête sur l'explosion à la tour Wayne continue. Les autorités sont toujours en quête de la cause de l'énorme explosion qui a dévasté le QG de Wayne Enterprise. Il fait 14 autres blessés et toujours appelé un accident industriel. Batman prend la relève dans l'investigation. Batman a décidé d'être plus présent sur le terrain vis-à-vis de son alliance avec le département de GCPD, que les officiels le veuillent ou non. Les sources proches rapportent que Batman aurait récemment été détenu par le Eli Knievel. Voilà. Nous sommes en terrain glissant comme en Toumba Murti, avocate en droit, cité locale. 5 choses qu'il faut savoir sur l'agence. Vous vous demandez qui sont les agents qui ont fait leur apparition sur les scènes de crime de Gotham. Nous avons rencontré un de ces agents et nous avons rassemblé 5 faits qui lèveront le mystère sur ces silhouettes ténébreuses. Waller est à la tête. Amanda Waller, ancienne assistante parlementaire, a été promue il y a 6 mois au poste de directeur régional de l'agence. Région partout. Gotham est sous la juridiction de l'agence, tout comme l'ensemble des États-Unis. L'homme mystère est leur priorité. Pour ceux parmi vous qui pensent que la présence de l'agence signifie une réduction du crime dans Gotham, leur unique objectif est de retrouver la piste du fameux homme mystère. Donc c'est bon. Armée et dangereuse, ne vous mettez pas en travers de leur chemin car l'agence a été autorisée à faire usage de sa force et à tuer. Les meilleurs du pays, l'agence est l'organisation la plus secrète des États-Unis et accepte que les individus les plus talentueux et les plus découverts dans leur grade. La plus secrète, déjà vu tout ce que vous savez, je trouve que c'est pas mal. Est-ce qu'on sait des choses sur Bane? Non.
Guns, money, biotech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster.
Non, c'est clair.
Or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce.
Oui.
Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others.
C'est bien ce que je redoutais, bien entendu.
He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Unless you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Oui, c'est sûr.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck, that's where he is.
On va voir comment ça va se
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Bon bah il reste, ouais voilà, il en reste 3 sur les 4. Bane, John Doe et Arlene Kinzel. Je ne dirais pas la vraie identité, enfin la nouvelle identité d'Arlene Kinzel, mais je pense que bon, gros dans
I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Billy,
Tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
And besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress.
D'accord, il fait des séances de thérapie.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham.
Une expertise à Arkham.
A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd built more trust between us. Really? Nothing to say?
No.
This kind of thing, it erodes trust, Bruce. And trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. So please, don't do that again.
J'avais oublié que j'avais laissé un émetteur. Finalement, on va servir à grand chose.
Know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
Oh, la bouche.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I don't know, John. The way you were talking about him at the funeral and the way you left now... It makes me wonder.
Riddler was a terrible person, Bruce. I don't think it's wrong to want him dead. Doesn't mean I pulled the trigger, though. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked.
Mais je ne l'ai pas accepté.
As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd. Doesn't seem like you.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Je le sens pas, ce mec.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. And Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Stay out of this, Willie. I'm talking to John, not you.
It looks like I better teach your pal here some manners.
Uh-oh.
You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake. Kiss your ass goodbye!
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
Okay. Well, give you a chance. But I guess I'll have to keep it.
Wait. That was a trick!
Perfect! Je film. J'y crois pas.
Lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
Mais non, il est pas mort.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Come on. Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go.
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens,
Ça y est, elle sait qui je suis.
keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
Et merde, encore une qui c'est mon... Putain, on avait dit à Waller qu'elle devait le dire à personne. Enfin, c'est même elle qui nous l'avait dit.
That was fantastic! Oh, cool! They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing.
Oula.
You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love.
Eh?
It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease, but no. I think it's love.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it.
C'est pas moi.
Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Ah, d'accord, c'est pas sa bagnole.
Almost got it. God damn it. I thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on.
John, really? You stole this car?
I know it's kind of falling apart, but it was the only thing available, you know? Besides, the newer models, they don't start so easy without a key.
Bon, il a pas l'air de s'en cacher. Oh putain. Voilà, bon, vous l'avez reconnu.
All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
trust me, you don't want to do that. The mess will be awful.
Maybe I like mess.
No, brains are like red wine. The stain never comes out, no matter how hard you scrub.
Since when did you ever scrub a damn thing? I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Ah si, une.
Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn.
Voilà.
Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Évidemment,
Sure.
c'est plaisanté.
I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
Well, when you have as much money as I do, you get bored. I'm just looking for a little excitement.
Excitement, huh? Mr. Silver Spoon needs some new toys?
You should have seen the way he took care of business with the guy in the bar, though, Harley. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Oula. Je pense que ça fait partie du plan. Voilà, elle change de tronche.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching.
Alors normalement c'est le contraire. Hein. C'est
He thinks the world
Joker
of you.
qui change Harley Quinn,
So I
c'est pas le
asked
contraire.
myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
I feel bad for him, you know? Coming out of Arkham all alone. He's not equipped to deal with the world.
It's true. Poor old Puddin' don't know a fiesta from a funeral. But there's a world full of charity cases out there. And you picked John.
Bah, c'est plutôt lui qui m'a choisi. Hein.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact. Oh, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go.
Il sait toujours pas ce que c'est le service.
What were you guys talking about?
We were talking about you, Pud. About how worried we are for your well-being.
Oh?
Bruce feels bad for you. For, you know, having such a hard time with life. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
That's the old me, Bruce. The new me, you won't have to feel sorry for.
D'accord, donc c'est un terrain glissant pour lui.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
Oh merde.
I told ya.
Ouais, pour l'instant,
Okay,
j'ai l'impression que la tête
here's what's
pensante,
going
c'est
to
Harley.
happen
Quoi.
now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
De l'intérieur.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe I'll even bring you along on our next job. You'll get all the thrills you ever dreamed of.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
Voilà, comme ça je détourne la réponse en répondant ça.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Ah. Putain, qu'est-ce que je vais faire? Mauvaise posture. Bon, je vous propose que l'on s'arrête ici les amis, on se est à 47 minutes. On va pas commencer un nouveau chapitre maintenant, alors que je pourrais continuer que quelques petites minutes. Bon, en tout cas, les choses avancent beaucoup plus. On a fait la rencontre de Bane, on s'est battu contre lui, et on a repris contact avec John Doe. Et nous avons aussi fait la connaissance de Harley Quinn, du coup. Donc, ça en fait des choses. Bien que je trouve la relation John Doe, enfin Joker, pour l'instant c'est John Doe, Harley, différente de ce qu'on peut voir sur la véritable comics. Là j'ai l'impression vraiment que c'est Harley Quinn qui dirige le Joker en fait, et pas l'inverse. Donc c'est très étrange. Bon, en tout cas, on en saura certainement plus lors du prochain épisode. N'hésitez pas à commenter, à partager, à liker. N'oubliez pas la petite cloche et de vous abonner. Et moi, je vous retrouve bientôt donc pour la suite des aventures de Batman The Enemy Within. Allez, salut à tous!